Hey guys, it's JJ here. So, yesterday we got a trailer for the new legendary hero, Marth. Marth the Hero King. So, I'm just going to be, just going through his banner, going through him as a unit, just taking a look at, how I think he's going to function in the game, and just, the other units on his banner. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, yeah, this trailer just dropped yesterday. Fire Emblem Heroes, yes, we know that. A new legendary hero joins the battle. Hero King. Marth. Yeah, first of all, oh wait, let me go back. Yeah, so Marth with his art, Marth looks absolutely amazing. He looks stunning. Like, I've never played Shadow Dragon before, but I know, like, this is pretty reminiscent of his look back in Shadow Dragon. And he just looks absolutely amazing, man. It just looks really cool. And so the blessing he's going to give, he's a fire-based legendary hero, and he is going to be a plus 3 HP and plus 4 resistance to any allies with a fire blessing during the season, which is pretty good. Plus 4 res definitely is a lot, and that will definitely help out a lot. So yeah, and then here we have his skill set, and oh boy, his skill set. Okay. I'm just gonna flash his stats right here, just so you guys can see them, all the time. Okay, so his weapon is the Exalted Falchion. Pretty insane. Okay, effective against dragon foes, grants speed plus 3, grants bonus to attack, speed, defense, and resistance during combat is equal to the current bonus on each of unit stats. So this works kind of like Erica's Sing Lead Refinement, but it works a little bit differently. So how Erica's Sing Lead Refinement worked is that it gave her buffs based on the based on her allies. This weapon gives buffs based on his own buffs. So say he gets plus 6 attack from attack tactic, he's going to replicate that plus 6 attack during combat with invisible buffs. So put plainly, he essentially doubles any and all visible buffs that he gets. So if you buff him, buff him with tactic skills and all 4 stats, he essentially gets plus 12 to all those stats. And this can further be increased with stuff like drives, spurs, etc. He can actually make regular Marth and Groove Marth can actually make for really good partners with him, since regular Marth has his drive refinement, and Groove Marth has Ardent Service. Both of those could be really good partners for him, so yeah, that's amazing. And he's also effective against dragons, of course. His special is Fire Emblem. Oh boy. Now, Fire Emblem. So this is essentially a this is essentially another version of Regno Astra. I'm honestly tentative on whether to say it's better than Regno Astra, though, because yes, like, effect-wise it's better, but it also deals less damage, so I don't know, we'll see. But essentially, it boosts damage dealt by 30% of his speed. I would say it's tentatively better because Regno Astra deals it by 40% of speed, but it's only a 10% difference, so probably better. And what really makes it insane, so it boosts his damage and grants attack/speed, defense, and resistance plus 4 to unit and all allies for 1 turn after combat. So they don't need to be beside him. After his special procs, he gives plus 4 to all of his allies, and bonus granted to allies even if he dies. So even if he dies after he procs this special, he is going to be just buffing all of his allies, which is absolutely insane, absolutely amazing. This special is gonna be like really, really freaking good. Oi, that's gonna be broken as heck. And it's a really good, like, this honestly fits in with his theme. Marth's theme is like his allies. I can't do this on my own. I need your strength. Yeah, basically. His A skill is attack speed bond, which is, I think it honestly goes very well with him. You can honestly run this, or if you plan on running him like not around allies, you could run life and death on him. Personally, I would prefer running attack speed bond since he's going to be around his allies a lot, but that's just B. And then we come to his B skill, Binding Shield. Combat against the dragon foe, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and foe cannot counterattack or make a follow-up attack. So folks, Exile Crom is out the window, Alm is out the window, we have a new Dragon Slayer. Like, even blue dragons like Noe cannot even stand up to this guy. Because, like, not only is he going to be able to double dragon foes, he's also going to be able to deny counterattacks from them. Like, I think he's definitely better than Exile Crom, because he can actually get more buffs than Exile Crom due to his weapon, and Alm needs to be consistently at full HP, and his speed isn't the best, while meanwhile he is definitely going to be having some great speed, one with his weapon granting speed +3 and attack/speed bond. He's going to be outspeeding even if dragons run like Swordbreaker and stuff, he's going to be outspeeding them, which is going to be like pretty amazing. Like, it's actually kind of sad for me, because I actually, like, about a month ago, I actually just made my Dragon Emblem team, and that's pretty much the main team I use in the arena now, so that team is kind of screwed, so I'm gonna have to figure out another team to use. I'll figure something out, but anyways, yeah, he is just gonna be out, like, Binding Shield is just so good. RIP Dragon Emblem, rest in pieces. He is a one-man counter to Dragon Emblem. Oh boy. And then last of all, he has Infantry Flash, which is essentially, it's very similar to Noir's Infantry Rush. It's basically dry Flashing Blade, which, again, it's amazing. Flashing Blade is an amazing skill, so the fact that he could dry Flashing Blade is pretty busted, pretty amazing. We just honestly have to hope that this skill isn't glitched like Infantry Rush was. Hopefully Intelligence Systems learned their lesson from that, because you didn't know, when Infantry Rush released, there was a glitch where it affected both enemies and allies. So hopefully Intelligence Systems have learned from their mistakes and they have patched this out. But oh man, like, his entire skill set is just absolutely amazing. Like, we don't even need his stat line, we don't even need to see his stat line. We can already tell he's just going to be absolutely amazing, and absolutely broken as heck. So, I mean, yeah, that's just really, really good. So, we're just gonna keep going on here. Like, oh boy, we're gonna see you kill this blue Manakee. Now, like I said, like, Noe is, pretty consistently known as the best dragon in the game, and he is just going to absolutely murder Noe's. He procs his special. So epic, man. Okay, so these heroes also appear in this event, so I'll just be giving a quick review over all of them. Okay, so first we have Faye. Faye is really good for fodder because she has Fire Sweep Bow plus. But as a unit, she's not really the best because she has pretty low speed and attack, so she can't use Fire Sweep Bow plus the greatest. You need to put a bit of inheritance on her. Most builds I see with Faye utilize a guard bow plus a regified, maybe something like attack ploy. So if you get a Faye, you can either fodder her off for a Fire Sweep Bow, or you could use it for a guard bow set. Okay. Next we have Brave Lucida. Brave Lucida is a very good lance unit. She has pretty good defense, Sturdy Blow, which is a good skill, Drive Speed, which is really good, Gearskagol is amazing for supporting allies, and she also has access to Aether, so that's really good. Brave Lucida is just a really good unit. You can use her, or you can fodder her off for something like Aether or Sturdy Blow if you get her. Okay, Nephany. So, one thing about Nephany, I don't know why she's holding a Slay Glance here, but recently, Nephany got a weapon refined, in Dauntless Lance. A Dauntless Lance, legendary weapon. It's a killer weapon, accelerates the special trigger, and it's effective against armored foes, and she has a standstill built into her refined. So Nephany has definitely got a lot better. Not to mention Nephany is one of the best fodder units in the entire game because she has Wrath, which is an absolutely amazing skill. So if you want Wrath fodder, definitely go for her. Like, Nephany, like, you could either use Nephany as a unit or you could fodder her for Wrath. It's pretty 50-50 on that one. That's really up to you what you want to do. Then we have Fjorm. Okay, Fjorm. Fjorm's not a bad unit, I'm gonna say. Fjord's definitely not bad, but there are definitely a lot of land units that are better than her. Her defensive stats are really good, but she has pretty low attack and speed. But Ice Mirror also isn't really the best special, which is why I don't use it. I run Glacies. But Fjord's a decently good hero. You could fodder her off for like Shield Pulse or Attack Defense Bod, something like that, or even Drive Attack if you really wanted to. So yeah, that's Fjord. Then we have Gunthra. Gunthra's a decently good Green Tome Cavalier. She doesn't really have the highest resistance to use stuff like Res Boy, but she does have Chilling Seal. And Chilling Seal combined with her Tome Blizzard makes her a really good combo and just really fun to play around with and stuff. So yeah, she's decently good. There are definitely better Green Tome units out there, like Flying Dino, Owen, units like that. But still, she's decently good. And then we have, oh boy, we have Valentine's Hector. Okay, this is a unit that people have been waiting for a long time. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be going for it because I really don't want to land up getting a Gunther or something. But yeah, Valentine's Hector is back. Valentine's Hector is just absolutely amazing. Distant counter, Berserk Armands, which is amazing, not only because it's a killer weapon, but it also has Wrath built into it, which is absolutely amazing. He works very well with stuff like Bold Fighter and Vengeful Fighter. He's an amazing unit, very premier unit. A unit that a lot of people are going to be going for. He also has access to Distant Counter, so if you want Distant Counter, there's that. Yeah, Valentine's Hector is just absolutely amazing. And, I actually have a plus attack Hector. He also has a super booted attack, so he can reach 58 attack with plus attack. Just saying. Pretty insane. And then we have the Spring Alphonse. Spring Alphonse is also quite a good unit, actually. So he has Giant Spoon, which is a Wodao Axe, which is really good. Sturdy Blow, which is pretty good. He has decently good speed, pretty good defense, and decently good attack. And he also has access to Defense Smoke, which is also amazing. So, like, definitely Hector and Alphonse, if you get either of them, they're definitely both incredible units. So, don't be sad if you get either one of them. And then we have, Spring Kagero. Spring Kagero is pretty good. She has pretty good res and pretty good speed, access to speed res bod, live for otter, and gold flyers, which are all, and live for otter is really good if you want badges and stuff, because you need badges to promote units and to upgrade sacred seals. So live for otter is definitely a great skill if you want that. Kagero is also just a decently good unit as well. She's the only flying dagger unit in the game, so that makes her pretty interesting. Yeah. And then we have Legendary Robin. Now, Legendary Robin isn't known for being the best dragon, Legendary Grima. Her attack isn't really the best. Her defensive stats are good, but not the best. The only really redeeming factor about her is her speed. She's one of the faster dragons in the game, which is good for her. She also has access to Dragon Skin, which is a good skill. It neutralizes flying bonuses and gives her a defensive res plus 4 in enemy phase, which is pretty good. And she also has res smoke, which is decently good. Res smoke, any smoke skill is like really good, so definitely good for her. Not the best unit, but again, not the worst either. And then we have I believe this is the last. I think this is the last one. We have, oh no, this is the second last. We have World's Reinhardt. World's Reinhardt is definitely a very good unit. Meister Schwartz is a very good weapon. It's a brave weapon that doubles in both phases, and it even works with stuff like Vantage, which is pretty amazing. Not to mention he has Death Blow, which is absolutely awesome. The only real downside about Reinhardt is that if you get a bad IV'd one, about all you could fodder him off for is Spur Attack Defense. He also has Death Blow and Vantage, which are pretty common skills. So that's really the only downside about him. He's not really all that good for fodder. And he also has Pavis, which also really isn't that good for fodder either. But still, he's just an incredible sword cavalier with Meister Schwarz. Like, his speed is absolutely irrelevant. And then we have Lean. Now Lean is definitely a good dancer. She has a decently good stat line. Access to Safeguard, which is essentially a sword and defensive version of Berkut's Lance, so it grants defense +7 in enemy phase, which is really good. She also has access to Firestorm Dance, which is pretty good. And last but not least, she also has Sword Valor, which is absolutely amazing. I believe she's the only unit in the game, or no, Gray also. Yeah, there are actually 3 units in the 5-star pool with Sword Valor, including Lean. There's Lean, and then there's Exile Crom, and then there's Gray. So yeah, wow. But yeah, Sword Valor, Firestorm Dance. Lean is definitely a pretty good dancer, so don't be sad if you summon her. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So those are all the units. So this banner is gonna be available tomorrow. Going for a time. I'm gonna be trying my best to beat his legendary hero battle with Dragon Emblem. It is probably going to fail horribly, but you know what? I'm gonna try anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, I really hope that I have like no orbs. I've been using all my orbs for the Brave Heroes, and I probably still will, to be honest. So maybe I can get them, maybe I can get lucky. If not, that's totally fine. I have other sword units. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay cool. Good luck with summoning tomorrow if you're summoning tomorrow, and just stay cool, guys. Thanks. Bye.